Good afternoon, everyone. Just making sure I can see myself. Alright, my internet is really slow. So I'll see how we go. I may have to disconnect and try again if it's going to cause an issue. Let's wait a few minutes so everyone knows I am live. Hello, everyone. Happy New Year. Hope you are all well and safe from all those horrendous bushfires that are around. I hope everyone can hear me as well. I'm just going to adjust the camera a little bit, so hopefully that's a little bit better. Just got to wait for my camera to catch up. No, too far. Alright, so let's see how that is, hey? How are we going, everyone? I hope you all had a lovely Christmas and a wonderful New Year so far, and that you're not in harm's way with these bushfires. Sorry, I'm still trying to adjust the camera. Should I stop fiddling now? I probably should, shouldn't I? Yes, I should stop fiddling. Alright, here we go. Alright, so, Anita, hello. Yes, my family are safe from the fires as far as I know. I got an update yesterday. Hey, Kathy. Hi, Margaret. Thank you for sharing. Yeah, if you don't know, I've got 3 cousins who live down around Narooma, Maria, Bateman's Bay area, and their respective families, and they all had to evacuate New Year's Eve. I think it was actually the day before New Year's Eve. They evacuated, and then luckily they've all got caravans, so they just hooked on the caravans and went to the nearest showground where it was deemed to be safe. One I know returned home yesterday. Her house is still standing. They're luckily at a place called Moringo, which is south of Maria, and they are fine in their little pocket. So they went home yesterday, I think it was, the day before. All is well at home, no power, flaky communications with the mobile phones, but everything's still standing, which is great. But they're not unpacking the caravan yet because they just don't know what's going to happen. So they're waiting a while to do that. But anyway, everyone is safe, thankfully. So, yes, I hope if you all have friends and family in those fire zones that they are safe as well. And I apologise that you can see so much of my mess around my desk. I'm not going to fiddle with the camera anymore, okay? Because we just want to get on with things. So, right. It is Sale-A-Bration time. So if you are not familiar with Sale-A-Bration, it runs from the 3rd of January to the 31st of March. And basically what it is your chance to get some wonderful free products. So for every $90 in an order, you get to choose a level 1 product. And I can show you these brochures now if you haven't seen them. So the things you can get for level 1 are marked with the little purple starburst. So, for example, the Gangs or Mere stamp set you can get for free. The lovely lily pad stamps. These are really cool. They're reversible. I've been playing with these this morning, so I might show you those next week and make some items with those. They are really, really cool, lovely. They stamp beautifully for a back-to-back stamp. They work really, really well. So one side on those is flat, so you get like the solid image, and then you clean it, flip the stamp over, and then you get the raised normal stamp on the other side, and they are just really, really nice. I love them. The dies that go with them are a level 2, so they come free. You can choose those free, with an order of $180 or more, and those prices before postage. Okay, so lots of really cool things in here, and there's always wonderful samples as well, so showing you some ideas of how to use these products. And then you've got the DSP, Lily Impression DSP, that's free with a $90 order as well. And the metallic baker's twine and sequins combo. I love shaker cards, so I've got those sequins. And I'm just going to read through a few comments. That's fine, Kathy. Catch the replay. Hello, Louise. Lovely to have you here. Your friends who are on the bright air are also safe and well at this stage, Anita. That's excellent. Hey, Karen. Been a while. How are you? Carol, nice to have you here. Thank you, everyone. So, yeah, that's really cool. I've got that twine and the sequins. I haven't played with them yet. And then this one I haven't played with much at all. I don't know what I've been doing my time. Wasting it, seriously. You know, for the last 3 days, I've been trying to kit up my latest Stamping by Mail class. The one that finished, when did it finish? End of December. It took me 3 days to kit it up. I don't know what I was doing. I was so distracted and I just couldn't concentrate. And, finally it's done, going in the post today. But, I've got all this lovely stuff waiting to play with and I just haven't had a chance. I'm slow off the mark this year. Here is another stamp set that's free with a $90 order. Happy birthday to you. I love the flowers on them. Absolutely beautiful. Fantastic samples down here. And they've used in the samples some of the stuff from the annual catalogue. So they just go so well together. The kerchief card kit, really pretty. I love that. Nice and simple. There's not even any stamping to be done in this one. Can you believe it? Like, everything is pre-cut. These are stamped. The greetings are stamped. You just glue and stick it all together. Fantastic. That's perfect. If you've got someone you know who's a beginner and or someone who's not confident in stamping and they just still want to create a card or two, that kit is perfect. Free with a $90 order. Okay, then we go over this really popular honeybee stuff. In the mini catalogue, there's the honeybee stamp set and framelits. And then you've got the paper that goes with it. Here, $90, free with, not $90 for the paper, free with a $90 purchase. Sending You Thoughts is a great little general sentiment stamp. And not too fussy with the font. You still read it, but it's just not plain and boring. It's a little bit different. It's more like your handwriting, I guess. A bit like mine. It's not very neat, but you can still read it. And then we have Thoughtful Blooms over here. Again, free with a $90 purchase. Hey, Juanita. Thank you for joining me. Thank you for sharing. Hey, Belinda. Nice to have you here. Yes, this again, free with a $90 purchase. I love florals, so this is going to be on my next qualifying order. Where I get over 90, I'm going to get this, and then I'm going to try and raise the order to 180 so I can get this cute little punch. Can never have too many punches. So handy. So that is free with a $180 order. Beautiful samples down here. And they're not just cards, so it's a gift bag with the punched out flowers on it. Really nice. And whenever you see this little arrow here, that means that there is a video that goes with it. So jump onto Stampin' Up's YouTube channel and you'll find a video for that as well. And then here we've got the Power of Hope bundle. This is really cool. I don't remember them having ever before in Sale-A-Bration. I may be wrong. But a stamp set and a embossing folder. Really different. Normally it's like stamp set and framelits or stamp set and punch. But a stamp set and embossing folder is really different. Lots of techniques you can do with embossing folders. And very Japanese look, which is fantastic. Love that. Power of Hope bundle. Free with $180. And then, of course, you've probably seen lots of samples floating around using this. Little ladybug. This is so cool. I love the little ladybugs. They're really, really cute. And they are free. You get this free if your order is $500 or more. So you get all your friends together. If you don't want to host a party, you're a bit crooked, aren't you? I just realised you're on a bit of a slant. Oh, well, never mind. I'm sorry. You'll just have to be crooked today. Should I try and fix it? No. I apologise that I'm on a bit of a slant. If I put the book this way, it might make it a bit better for you. Hey Belinda, yes, I am in Australia. I certainly am. Alright, so the little ladybug is free with a $500 order, or get all your friends together, collate all your orders into one, and then when you get to that level, you get this stamp set for free. Plus you also get 12% of the total order value for you to spend again as free Stampin' Up rewards. So it's free money from Stampin' Up, and 12% of your order total you get back to spend on additional items. So that's really, really cool. So that's Sale-A-Bration. Don't forget also, during Sale-A-Bration, we love people to experience what we do as demonstrators by becoming a demonstrator yourself. Now, don't be scared about the thought of becoming a demonstrator. Simply all it means is that you get to purchase at a discount, and you get to enjoy the same benefits that everyone who joins does. So there's never any pressure. So I love people joining my team because I love seeing people buy at a discount. You already love the product, so why not get it at a discount? Now the joining deal is $169, and for that you get to choose $235 worth of product. So where else can you go? Imagine going into Spotlight or Lean Craft and putting $235 worth of crafting stuff on the counter and going, okay, but I'm only going to pay you $169 for that. They will laugh in your face and they'll go, no, I'm sorry, you need to pay the $235. Well, no, not with Stampin' Up, you don't. When you join, that's it. $235 worth of product for $169. But when you join during Sale-A-Bration, you also get this cute, adorable little cutter. It is wonderful, absolutely fantastic. I have used this non-stop the last couple of days. It just sits to the side of my desk, and when you're cutting like sentiments or little layers for your card fronts, it's perfect. Wonderful size. When I first got it, I thought, well, that's a bit little, isn't it? But then it is so handy, because if you're like me, when you craft, your space gets smaller and smaller and smaller the more you craft. So I don't have room most of the time for my big, 13-inch by whatever it is cutter. I just don't have the room. So this is absolutely perfect. I love it. So you get this when you join, plus you get this cool paper pack. So this is a sampler of all the different papers from the mini catalogue, and you can see there's the Sale-A-Bration ones, the Lasting Lily, the Poppies, what else? That's the one with the handbag. I'm still not familiar with all the names. They're terrible. I don't know, the handbag one, Tropical Oasis, I know that one. Really, really cool. That's the Best Dressed or something it's called. Hey, Diane, lovely to have you here. No, Belinda, you're not being a pain. Of course I can send you a catalogue. No worries. You just, if I don't already have your address, I'm not sure if I do, you can message it to me, please, and then I'll pop one in the mail this afternoon. Actually, I'm going to the post office this afternoon. And then a party one. That's the Birthday Bonanza, I think it's called. The golfing one, Country Club, I think it's called. Really cool. And that's that Birthday Bonanza one again with the cute little animals. Really cool. So you get this and the paper pack for free when you join. And a bonus of being in my team. Now I can't sweeten the deal anymore because that is a really sweet deal, okay? So it's against policy to say you're going to get this, this, and this extra. I cannot add to the starter kit, but I can tell you the benefits of being on my team. One of the biggest benefits of being on my team is that you get all my tutorials for my classes I do, my stamping by mails. You get all that for free. So being part of my team, you just purchase the product and I give you all the tutorials for all my classes and stamping by mails for free. So that's a fantastic bonus. My stamping by mails are normally like $45 each one. So that's $90 for free a month you're going to get. So really, really cool. Right, so I've talked enough about that. Let's go on to some crafting. I am not going to go through this catalogue. Just know that it is beautiful. and it is full of the most gorgeous products, and I think I might have just about all of it by now. So if you don't have one of these and you don't already purchase from another demonstrator, then please send me a message, let me know you want one, and I will pop one in the mail as soon as I can. Pretty sure I have some spares here. I'm going to the post office this afternoon, so I'll try and pop it in the mail this afternoon. Alright, so now let's get on to some creating, hey? That's why you're all here. Today I'm using the Poppies because I absolutely love the Poppies. And I think most Australians who have a military history will fall in love with the Poppies. So this one I've pre-prepared because there's a lot of die cutting in it. So I've cut all my bits ahead of time. I just have the standard card with another piece that goes on top, and I have embossed this using the subtle embossing folder. I'm not sure you can see that. It's just a really subtle emboss, really beautiful. And I've used the Poppy Moments dies here. Now I will show you them in the book actually, because mine are a mess already. So if I have a look at the front index and find the Poppies, I'll be able to find the page really quickly. Page 27 or thereabouts. I say thereabouts because the first page is the sweet page, the spread, and then it's got everything in the sweet there, and then the framelits that I want are actually here on page 27. So that's the other stamp set and framelits that are part of the suite, and this is the ones that I'm using today. So that's the stamp set and the framelits. You can purchase them both individually, but do know that when you purchase them together, you have an automatic saving of 10%. All right, so it's worth getting the bundles, and know that if a bundle appears in one catalogue, even though the products may go over to the next catalogue, they'll never go in again as a bundle. So if you don't purchase them together as a bundle now, you will purchase them individually in the other catalogue and pay 10% more. Just a quick tip for you there. Right, so these are the framelits I'm using, Poppy Moments dies, and they're really cool because they layer. So there's my mess of a packet already, and what I have here is just the outline of the poppy, and we're going to do some paper piecing, and I cut out another poppy the same in Poppy Parade and one in Real Red, and I've saved all the bits, and I have a big pile over here. Whoops, sorry, hang on a minute. I've got a pile of all the others that I'm not using, so that's from the two flowers that I cut out. But I've just got here the ones that I wanted to use in this flower, and I have 2 buds we're going to be doing and some leaves. So in the dies, let me just get them out. Yeah, my dies are always messy. You know, that's just me. So you have this die, that's what I've used to cut the flower out with, and then I've kept all the little segments here, and we're going to inlay them back into that flower. The leaves here, okay, there's 2. You can use them individually if you like, or put them together. They're designed to go together, but no reason why you can't use them by themselves. And they just sit on top of each other. So you have the bottom one there, which is the dark green, and then you've got this one here, and that is for the top lighter green. So they're just layer. All right, and then I've just got the middle of the poppy in black, and I love how it indents the little holes in there. I'm not sure if you can see that. Really, really cool. And then the bud is simply just this one, and somewhere in here we go, is the actual stem and the leaves for the bud. There's other dies in here as well that I haven't used for this card, but right, let's just leave them there for now, because I'm going to make a second card, if you don't mind, if you want to hang around, and we are going to use some of those dies for the second card. Hey Teresa, how are you? Don't apologise for being late. Right, what I'm going to do first is put our leaves together, because I'm going to put them in place first and then put the poppy on top. All right, the best thing for these layering dies is the fine tip glue pen. Just remember that as soon as you are finished using it, please put the lid on straight away, because once it goes hard, you probably cannot salvage it. Although I did read somewhere not that long ago, someone used the heat tool to melt the glue in the metal thing. I don't know how that successful that would be, but I think someone tried it and it worked. I'd be scared of it being flammable and catching on fire. Right, so just try and get these lined up, which I have not done a very good job of. So my wrist is still very sore, but there we go, that will suffice. Alright, so there's one. And if you love these poppies as much as I do, then I have a stamping by mail using these poppies, and it registration closes on the 14th, which is next Tuesday, I believe. And if you don't know what my stamping by mail is, it's basically a class that's delivered to your door. So I usually provide, in the cost of the class, some Stampin' Up product. This time around it is the Painted Poppies. Let me just grab the stamp set. It's this stamp set, the Painted Poppies stamp set, and 8 project kits already cut, ready to be stamped and assembled, and full colour instructions, all delivered to your door for $45. So that is really good value. So if you want to sign up for that, registration closes next Tuesday, so you need to probably get in quick and make sure that you're registered for that so you don't miss out. Alright, so I've glued them together. Now I'm going to put this lid back on so we don't go hard. Alright, and I'm just going to glue these in place. I've got a new glue and it's sometimes it wants to come out too thick, so interesting. Right, just one up there. Now I haven't worked this card out in fine detail. I sort of just came up with the idea last night and then pre-cut everything, and let's hope it works, hey? Oops. That's including postage. I don't charge postage for the stamping by mails. I add a little bit on top of the price. The stamp set, let me have a look. You actually get a lot more for your money than what, you know, I charge for. So let me just have a look at the poppies. What, page 27, wasn't it? I remembered. My poor catalogue, it's like dog-eared and stuff already. Alright, so the stamp set alone, the Painted Poppy stamp set, this one, is $40. If you were to order that from Stampin' Up, you'd pay $5.95 postage on top of that. So for $45, you're getting the stamp set, plus the project kits, and the instructions, and postage, all for $45. So it's actually 95 cents cheaper than what you can buy the stamp for with postage. So it'd be silly not to take it up. And the tutorials. And the other thing with the tutorials is I send the printed, if you're in Australia, I send you the printed copy of the tutorials with the project kits, and also online access to the tutorials in PDF format, so that if you lose your instructions or throw them out or something and then want to recreate one of the cards again, you can jump on the site and download and print those instructions. Or you might just want to keep them in a digital format to save storage or something. Then you certainly can do that. You just jump onto the site and download the tutorials. Alright, so I have just glued that down. Then we are just going to piece together our pieces, if that makes sense. And I'm going to try and work out, I think that bit goes there, no, that bit goes there, there we go. I'm just going to place these all on here so that I get them all in the right spot. And that one must go there or there, there. If you're good at jigsaw puzzles, you'd love this paper piecing. I was a bit challenged with these sometimes. There we go, that's where they all go. So I've done a few with Real Red and a few with Poppy Parade, just to give a bit of a difference. And then we simply just glue each of these and put them in place. Now I want my two buds up here somewhere, so before I do this one and this one, or maybe this one, I'm going to put this under there. Should I put it there? No, I don't like it there. There. Alright, let's glue these on. First we need to put our bud on. So a little bit of glue at the back. Sorry, I've gone quiet. I'm concentrating. I can't craft and talk too much. I hope you can all see. I realise the camera is not that close, is it? Maybe I should zoom in. Can you all see what I'm doing? Yes, excellent. Thank you, Margaret. Thank you, Diane. Alright, we're just going to tuck that one in there over our leaf a little bit. Alright. Oh, this one obviously wants to be stuck down because it came with my finger. And you know what's going to happen. I'm not going to know which is stuck down now. So I'm doing them out of order. And then I'll pick the card up and something will fall off. So have I done that one? I don't know now. No, I haven't. Oh, I just realised I didn't finish saying what I was saying. Yes, if you want to... Did I say it? I don't know. If you're interested in the stamping by mail, then just hop over to my blog, simplystampingwithnorelle.com, and there's a tab at the top menu under the heading, the floral heading. There's 2 rows of tabs, and one of those says stamping by mail. So jump over there and have a look. And there's also an explanation page on there to tell you exactly the process. So once I receive your registration, I get an email to say that you have registered. I send you a PayPal invoice. Once that is paid, I then add you to the list that I have. One doesn't want to stick. And then when registration is closed, I then order the product for everyone from Stampin' Up, and then put the kits together and ship the kits. So don't expect once you register to have the product in a few days' time. I do wait for everyone to register before I then proceed any further. So if there's a reason why you need it quicker and you don't want to wait till registration closes, then please contact me. I just find it easier to do everyone at once once registration closes. Otherwise, there's a risk of not completing all the steps for someone, and I'd hate to have someone miss out on things. So, and registration is only open for 2 weeks for any of the stamping by mails. I used to have them monthly, but that's just too long for people to wait for this stuff. So it is fortnightly. And as soon as registration closes, so if registration is closing on the 14th, then on the 15th, everything else is done and ready to go. So you don't have to wait like another long time afterwards. You can bank deposit if you like. Yes, you just need to let me know once you've registered. You filled in the registration form. I can, if you let me know, I can send you the details for bank deposit. That's not a problem. And I can also take credit card payments as well. I have the app on my phone that I can put through credit card payments. All right, there's our pretty flower. Look at that. Ooh la la. And then this is simply going to sit on the front. Now I am going to add it with dimensionals. Taking a risk here because sometimes I can't get them lined up properly, but we'll see. And then we just need to stamp a sentiment, and this one is done. And I just think this embossing on this cardstock just adds that little extra detail than on the plain, just on plain cardstock. So this method is a little bit time consuming, trying to piece all those bits, put them all back into spot. But I think the effect is really worth it. Whenever I do this, I just cross everything hoping that it's all lined up, and that looks pretty good. Not really, it's too far close at the top, but anyway, I'll just say it's meant to look like that. There we go. So let's just quickly do a sentiment. I'm going to find some white cardstock. And I'm going to use, I had the stamp set here. Where is it? You should see my desk. Oh my goodness, what a mess. I know I say that every time because I'm always in the middle of creating lots of stuff at once. All right, so this is a Peaceful Moments stamp set, which goes with the dies here. And I want to do something here. Thank you. I don't want it too big. I can't decide. Quick, tell me what I should do. So we have happy birthday, congratulations, thank you. I'm thinking one of those three. Whatever you vote on is what I will do. That's annoying me that you guys are so crooked. Can I fix that? It's probably not going to make a difference, is it? No, I've gone the wrong way. Look at that. Oh, that's a shocker. Let's try that. All right, so we have one vote for thank you. Oh, that's a bit better, isn't it? I've got you straight now. Oh, happy birthday. All right, the next one. I need a tiebreaker. If someone picks thank you on happy birthday. All right, thank you it is. There we go. Now these are our cling stamps. If you're not familiar with a cling stamp, the label is tacky, so it like sticks to everything really easy. Really, really cool. I love them. I never used to put labels on my stamps because they used to drive me crazy when they fell off. But I am so thankful that Stampin' Up! Has got a solution, and they are so cool. All right, so let's choose Real Red for our sentiment. And I hope that's straight, that bit of paper. I'll try and stamp it straight. Most of you know I've got a crooked eye, so there's no guarantee with this sort of stuff. Alright, so this is where that little trimmer comes in handy. Like, you know, look at my space. I don't have anywhere for my big trimmer. So you watch this. Brilliant. I was going to swear then, but that's not very nice, is it? It's brilliant. Look at that. Ah, I love it. And now I want to do a little slope going that way. A little angle. Ah, that's good. But I've got too much there, so let's make it a little bit. And you know, this lifts. Oh, hopefully the arm doesn't come down and chop my finger off. Alright, so this lifts up so that you can get a really fine edge. Go in there. Alright, so you can, like, if your paper's smaller than this, you just lift that little bar up. And hopefully that is straight. Look at that. Oh, I love it. Oh. Diane, I can't see all your comments. This is similar to one I made after on stage, and we didn't copy each other as mine is for an upcoming swap. Okay, but I can't read the rest of your comment. Oh no, I'll have to comment later. The silly iPad doesn't let you see all the comments, so. Right, just getting this straight so I can trim. Look at that. Oh, I love that little trimmer. So good. If I couldn't buy it as a demonstrator before Sale-A-Bration, I would have joined just to get it. It's so cool. I'm going to raise our thank you. Just on a couple of dimensionals. And then there's another card I want to make. So, do you all want to see another one? Do you have somewhere to be? Or can you all hang around? Alright, there we go. There's one. Thank you. Oh, so pretty. I love that. Alright, so it is eerie how we often think alike, Diane. Very eerie. Margaret, you want another card? Okay, cool. Alright, so I'll see that one there. Hopefully you can still see that. Now, what I have, obviously, because I used my flower die, to cut out the bits for in here, I have the 2 flowers left over. So, what I thought I would do is grab the designer series paper. Sorry, I just need to get all these dimensional backings away. Right, I'm going to use, now you all know what that paper, I'm going to say ugly, I'm sorry, but it is very bold, that when I first looked at it I went, oh, what were they thinking? This paper. What I'm going to do is cut out from these, okay, you with me? Am I making any sense? Is my trimmer gone? Now I need the big trimmer. See, now I'm going to move everything aside to make room for the big trimmer. Oh. Right, I'm going to cut from the DSP 2 of the shapes. And see what they look like under those 2 die cut flowers. Now this is only an idea in my head, so I don't know what it's going to turn out like. It's only a play. But sometimes this is how you stumble across really cool cards and effects. Just have an idea and you just run with it. Alright, so I'm not even going to try and line anything up I'm just going to tape that in place, run that through my die cutting machine. Right, now this is noisy, so apologise now. Okay, so there's one. Oh, look at that, not too bad. Oh, that's not too bad at all. All right, let's do the other one. Oh, I'm going to move that a little bit. It's cutting off, so it's hanging over the edge just a fraction, so we'll make sure that's flush. Oh, thank you, Belinda. See, this is why I pre-cut all those other things, because number one, it's noisy, and two, it takes time. All right, and then for this one, I think it lines up like that. Oh, that's pretty cool. But we need some greenery now, so let's just, I'm actually going to stamp on the card front, the greenery, rather than cut any more out. Get rid of this. So I've got the card here, just a one layer card, so no layer like that on top, just the base. And I'm going to, if I can find, here we go, this stamp set, the Painted Poppies stamp set. Now I'm going to lay these where I think they're going to go. Similar design, but we're just going to fill in, right, with some flowers. I mean, some leaves. I know what I'm doing. May not sound like it. Let's go garden green, because I think that's a really nice green with that bold of the red. And then we want some down here. All right, let's glue these together and then have a fiddle with our placement and see if we need any more. Does that line up there? Oh, now I've lost the line up, the placement. There we go. Whoops. Something like that. Okay. Close this before I end up with green over everything. Just one poppy. Hello, Linda. How are you? You're fine. Don't apologise for being late. You're on the other side of the world, so like you're allowed to be late. All right, so there we go. I'm going to just hold that in place. Yes, do you like the poppies, Linda? I love them. Have you got them yet? I love anything floral. really. Like, you all know that. You can tell by my blog and my Facebook page that I love the florals. Poppies are just that little bit special. Okay. So we're going to have to overlap them a little bit because I don't have enough greenery showing otherwise, and we need some down here. So let's grab that green again. And we just want a few here. All right. Alright, now I want to add some colour to those leaves. So we've got two choices, a small splotch and a big splotch. I think we used a little splotch. Very technical name, splotch. Ink pad, ink. Credit block here is too big, but never mind. I think I've got cat hair on my stamp. Oh my goodness. Something on there. Yes, looks like cat hair. Alright. So I'm quickly going to add some splotches to our leaves, and then we'll stick those poppies on and we'll be just about done. Alright. I think I want the lighter one at the top actually. So just going to glue them on. Now I could cut out the center to go on these as well. Or I could use some of the sequins, which I can't get to right now. So we might just see if I've got rhinestones or something to put in the middle. There we go, and I can just stamp straight on the front of this card. So again, we'll do the thank you, but this time we'll do it in green. I know, Kathy, I'm still on. You've gone and got your glasses and come back already, and I'm still here. Yes. Can you see better now? You can see what I'm doing now. That's probably not a good thing. There we go. This is today's cards. I think the next two people who order are going to get these cards, or one of these cards. So next two orders, these are going to be your cards. It's so pretty. Alright, I'm just going to see what rhinestones and stuff I have to go in the middle. Oh, alright. These stamp cases are fantastic for storage. Seriously. Oh, look, that's what I wanted, them. Are they too blitzy? Yes or no? Yes or no to them? Or should I dig out the sequins? Maybe I threw a few sequins in the middle. Alright. Decide for me, because I can't. So these are the poppy sequins. No. What's no, Diane? Right. Gems or sequins in the middle of the flowers? Black centers would look better. Oh, Margaret. Right. Black centers. Got to find my black dye. But I like bling. Gotta have bling. That one. Not too big. Smaller glitz. Black centers. Alright, so which black center? We'll go black center, but I need to put a sequin on there because I like the sequins. The big center or the little center? Oh, it's different styles, but anyway. Black, alright, black centers it is old. Go away, bling, you're not wanted today. So, which center? Oh, sorry. Big or little? While you're doing that, I'll get some black cardstock out. What about black on the bling? Black on the bling. Black with bling on top. Yeah, I know. Yeah, I'm going to do black, yes. Sorry. But which black? Big one or little one? How about I cut one of each out and then we can decide. There's a good idea. Yep, I'm going to put bling on top. Big one, Belinda. Okay. Colour the bling black. Oh, Margaret, that's a really cool idea. Ah, there you go. The bigger one. Yes, don't like that one on there. And then, oh, I need another one of these, don't I? Because there's 2 flowers. With the blend. Yes, I know I could do that. But what do you reckon about that on top? Oops. And then, well, I don't know. Who's going to place next order? Because this will be their card. So, there you go. What do I need? Let's pack this out. Should we put sequin on there or not? Like a couple of sequins, or we don't like the idea of the sequins? Alright, let's try the gems. The colouring with the blends. There we go. I still want to use the sequins. But yeah, you're right. Maybe the gems with the colouring might look... How long have I been on here, by the way, people? Just like that. No bling, no nothing. Just, okay. We're done then. Okay, that's it. We are done. Thank you for joining me, everyone. I really do appreciate it. And again, if you are in the fire affected areas, please stay safe. And 52, have I really? Gosh, I can jabber on, can't I? All right. All right, well, thank you for joining me, everyone. And this is just 2 really quick samples. Well, obviously not quick samples. I've been on here nearly an hour. Using the poppies. And again, don't forget that they are in this beautiful catalogue on the front cover. Really, really pretty. So much you can do with these. Really, really nice. And it's Sale-A-Bration time. So free items with every $90 or $180 order. If you want to join my team, if we didn't like you, we could leave. Oh, thank you, Diane. Okay, if you join, I'd love you to join my team. You get the normal deal, $169 for $235 worth of product, plus the mini cutter, which in all my crafting chaos here I've buried. Wait, here we go. So if you didn't catch it at the start, you get this mini cutter, and this packet of paper, 48 sheets here, 6x6 paper, samplers of all the paper in the catalogue. Not every single paper though, I must stress that. So, for example, for the poppies, you won't get one of every single paper in the pack. It will be a select 2 papers, I think there is, that you get in that pack when you join. And the mini trimmer, $169, you get $169, you get $235 worth of product for that. And just being on my team, you get all my tutorials, my stamping by mails free. I reward my team just for doing their sales and always have things I'm sending them. So if you want to know more, happy to have a chat. And when you place an order over the $500, you get the little ladybug free. So if you don't want to join, you'd be silly not to join, because seriously, you get 20% discount on all your orders, plus lots of other perks and early release product and all sorts of wonderful, wonderful things. But if you want to get all your friends together and order and put a big order in, then you'll automatically get the little ladybug plus 12% dollars. 12, I can't talk, I'm over it. I've been on too long, I've been talking too much. 12% of your order total as money to spend to add to your order. Alright, so lots of really cool things going on at the moment. And thank you for joining me, everyone. I'll be back on next Monday and hopefully Thursday in my VIP group. Puppy hugs, cuddles are going to be Wednesday this week. She had to cancel last week, unfortunately. So Thursday, I should be on in my VIP group for another crafting demonstration. I hope to see you there. If you are not a member of my VIP group, you are invited to join the group when you first purchase from me. I send you an email with an invitation to that group. So I look forward to seeing you in there if you're going to purchase for the first time. And thanks for being here. I hope you all stay safe. Have a wonderful rest of your week, and I'll catch you next week. If you have any questions at all about anything I've mentioned today, then please just shoot me a message. Thanks everyone. Thanks for being here. Bye bye.